UCLA. Westmont in the maroon, UCLA in the white. Mark Verso blows the whistle, and we're underway in line. And now it's Dorna. And the right boot is saved by...
As you can see, I wasn't sure how Westmont would come out to play, whether they were looking to sit back and counter, but they're clearly coming and showing they have no fear.
And now here's Philip Neff for UCLA with the left foot and a low save with the right knee by Highfield.
This Bruins attack, as we've seen early with his 1v1 dribbling here.
And now here's a through ball for Connor Lynch, but he's cut off by Nixon. Lynch still trying to get there. Nelson well off his line, got a piece of it. A Levo or approach here from Westmont.
It's a good running behind there.
It's Toscano angling back inside. A touch from Legaspi, but he redirected it right. Legaspi onto that far wing for Neff. To the end line. Philip Neff in front. And too many maroon jerseys there.
Unique ability to strike the ball at both feet, so we'll see what foot he uses here.
Outswinger is short. Grassi trying to put it on, but did not have the angle.
Want them to press, and I think that's always a challenge when you're mixing your lineup, find the defensive connectivity.
Nice through ball. Diaz looking for Cavallo. Played in front and just a flank. Grassi scampering back against Lynch. And with Narang pushing forward. Goodman got in front of Royale. Still finds Royale here. Squaring up with the right boot. Deflected off for a corner. Grassi split a pair to find Wilkerson. Forward, Royale angles it home. And UCLA breaks through the 21st. Third of the year for Nikolai Royale, the native of Copenhagen. A one-time touch there off the feed from Wilkerson. And the Bruins have the early lead. Connections between these two teams, and Brian Jordan's son, Graham Jordan, plays for Westmont as Wilkerson tries from outside. Graham, unfortunately, will tournament as well. As Grassi tries to get back to this one, and he does for Nelson. That one pinballs and stays live here for Westmont. And Nelson makes another save. Connor Lynch can't believe he could not beat Nelson there. The initial play from Nelson ricocheted off of Luis Cortez. And somehow Grassi and Nelson and the Bruins are able to hang on.
Yeah, when he rolls his ball back to him, bouncing like that, it's always difficult for a keeper, with a striker pressing you. You're just trying to get contact on it. And
Huskies, 2 points back of Ohio State and Maryland, who sit at the top, but Buckeyes and the Terps have a game in hand. Wilkerson going for the volley off the feet.
Beautiful entry ball.
Covered a lot of ground there. Neff overran it a little bit, but now finds it, and the left boot goes off the scoreboard. Weeks ago in that loss against Fullerton. Now getting some run here at the end of the first half. Here's Vove, set up. Vove just missed. Oh, how cool would that have been for Artem Vove? Just checked in for the first time in a Bruin uniform and had a great look for what could have been his first collegiate goal.
A lovely slip ball around the corner here, as we can see. And like you said, what a dream start that would have been for life in Westwood for him.
Pretty good coverage, though, from Brady Highfield, as picked up by Wilkerson. With momentum, long try, knocked down. And there's a handball against Wilkerson, trying to come forward for the rebound. Ball just got away from Hoxson, but Scott slides. Radovitz on the move with the left foot off the crossbar. Hoxson coming forward, collides with Highfield. The ball still live, and the keeper finally tracks it down.
Plenty some goal line technology there.
But the freshman from LA, Tamir Radovitz,
and he's shown that
part of the crossbar.
He's shown that he has that creative ability to take players one-on-one and produce moments of magic there, like he almost did again.
I think we're going to get a review here.
Yeah, I don't know. My initial thought was that was over the line or almost very close.
So they do have new stationary cameras, separate.
Is there a lead and regroup and come out like they did in the first half? Maybe create a few chances right at the beginning.
Now the UCLA getting some guys in there who haven't played a ton of minutes. They're able to get the early 1-0 lead. And
should line up to be a very good second half.
Shots were 10-4 in favor of UCLA, but each team with Greenlee rather playing at left fullback, continuing in that role in the second half. Pinballed off of Hodgson. Uh-oh, empty goal, and it is in the back of the net. What a play from Jacob Diaz. 2-0 UCLA.
What a way to score your first goal for UCLA. A moment of magic, creativity, whatever you want to call it. An unbelievable strike here with his right foot.
A sophomore out of Torrance with his first goal as a Bruin. A fortuitous bounce for Diaz, and he jumped all over it.
Starts with some good pressing here, hard work. As we saw in the first half with UCLA with Wyatt Nelson on those deflections off goalies, you never know where they may bounce, and a very opportunistic Jacob Diaz there to take advantage of it.
The other two matches he appeared in were games in which UCLA was on the wrong end of a lopsided defeat.
Here he goes again, 1v1.
Played inside for Wolf, and he scores!
A lovely first touch there. Thought he may dummy it, but he took it himself and he put it away in the side netting.
Artem Wolf, his first career goal in his first career appearance, and it's 3-0 UCLA.
He didn't get the first one on his first few touches, but he made no mistake with this one. Lovely first touch there away from the center back, and then that's the calm finish into the side netting.
2023. Over the top, Ochoa onside. Played back, and Wolf whiffs on the one-time chance.
Another lovely pass and move sequence there from Hodgson in behind to Ochoa, so that when Foster was able to beat his man 1v1, he had a whole acre of space to serve that ball into the box.
Highfill, dangerous.
It's a pass back. This should be indirect. See if they take it quick thinking.
And they score.
They play for this or not.
Caceres just blasts it, and they'll get a corner.
It's a red wall back there.
Just not a whole lot to do with it. You'd probably almost rather it be back towards the top of the box than halfway towards the end line. An Olympico 3 days ago for Caceres. And this one skips wide. Transferred from Fullerton Community College.
It'll be interesting to see how Coach Cathy approaches the...
Cleared up his third save of the evening. That ball bouncing fortuitously for UCLA. Wolf is in and misses the right post. Him and Diaz right next to each other after Hodgson had the deflection.
Comes off a quick take inside volley from Wyatt Nelson. Looking to go quick. Misjudged by the Westmont center back, unfortunately.
Hodgson redirects forward. Neff got knocked down. Advantage played here as Amaral ran into him. Hodgson's feed finds Scott, and he just misses the right post. Naif towards the end line, has a step on Cortez in front, and it's buried. Sven Hodgson. 4-0 UCLA.
UCLA really starting to put it on now. Chances are coming, one after the other. You see Phil Naif here. Again, getting to the byline with the step over. Very direct, and this time he finds Hodgson to get another goal.
Slips behind Cortez, and that's like a warm-up shot for Sven Hodgson.
Gets behind his defender here, 1v1. The center back has to come across to try and cover the space, and in doing so, he leaves Hodgson wide open, and he has a simple tap in.
Westmont trying to come back quickly. Toscano, the through ball. Too much on it. And is there something to be said for a Bruin team that has struggled offensively at times this year? That this is a confidence builder as we see Scott threatening and scoring. Another Bruin with his first collegiate goal. It is Sam Scott with a 5 spot.
Right through the 5-hole as well, I think. That all started with a wonderful bit of composure back there from Yurison and to build it out, and then a clever ball over the top. Good strength here to hold off the defender. And then he thought, why not have a go myself? Keeper might want that one back, but I'll tell you what, there's nothing like your first goal in college soccer. But to go along with that, yes, UCLA should take a ton of confidence away from this. There's nothing quite like seeing the ball hit the back of the net, especially as a striker.
Of their first 8 opponents were ranked inside the top 20 when they played. Hoxton and Neff working again, and it's paddled away by Floriano.
I think for the UCLA, no better way to get people to come back than scoring a bunch of goals.
Played onto the outside, Westmont bidding, and Foster on it.
Come on, here we go, another attack for them.
Lynch to his left. Lomelli
takes a deflection
off the crossbar, still live here as Nelson tries to get onto it.
He's giving a goal or a foul?
I think they're calling a foul against Cash Anderhold here.
Straight to VAR, it looks like.
Now they're going to take a look and see if that one got behind the end line.
Looks like it took a deflection right over Nelson here from a deflection off of, let's see who it came off of Foster. Does well to get a fingertip on it, but that might have just creeped over the line.
Get another look in a moment, see if we can slow that down for you a little bit, but very similar to the play with Tamir Radovitz in the first half, catching the underside of the crossbar.
Very interesting how quickly he went to blow the whistle there, because I didn't see a foul here on the back end of the play, but he was quick to signal that he was going to take a look at this on VAR. And he's given the goal.
Goal awarded to Westmont and Cole Lomelli. As you identified, caught a piece of O'Shea Foster.
I wasn't sure if he was going to have.
There's a high strike from Luis Cortez. Otherwise, they've been here in Westwood the entire year.
Yeah, it's worked out nice for them. They're maybe a nice little welcome gift to the Big Ten for them, but I think that just shows the importance.
And of course, Washington, the Huskies joining UCLA on the move. Here's Scott in. They're going to look lopsided at the end of this one. As here is Diaz to the byline in front. 10-second countdown on. That'll do it here tonight in Los Angeles. A second half outburst fuels UCLA to a 5-1 win tonight. They said at the top, Tucker, what did UCLA want to accomplish tonight, taking on a Division II squad? Score some goals, get back on the winning side.